at some point, as we were talking about, that there are podiatrists, there are doctors. So how does somebody know when they might need to see a doctor?
Okay, if there's something that, like I said, I don't diagnose, okay, there's something I see that I'm not sure of what is going on or anything. We're all trained that you recommend a doctor, okay, and we won't recommend a single doctor either.
Gotcha.
Okay, well,
know some good ones.
There's a variety of ones here. We'll recommend 2 or 3. That's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, quite often we see things, and they'll come in and look and ask me, should I see a doctor first? Well, let me do the analysis. When I do the analysis, and I get done with that, and I go, before I go any further, you really should see a doctor on various things, or everything I see here looks fine. We can handle what this is. But we do as much recommending to the doctor than what we take care of also.
Absolutely.
And the doctors refer to us all the time, whether he's a podiatrist, a regular GP, or a chiropractor. They all do it.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. I'm going to share a little bit of a personal experience. There are some hereditary things in our family that have to do with the way our ankles interact with our feet, and very similar to your family, we had I have 8 brothers and sisters, so there's 9 children in the family, and so I actually am one of the few children in the family who decided not to get surgery. So they ran into a podiatrist who recommended surgery, and he actually put implants in and all kinds of fancy this and fancy that. And that, to me, I felt like there was a more holistic approach rather than doing surgery. And here's an example. I absolutely love my sister. She's absolutely wonderful. But over Thanksgiving, we went to run the bleachers because we wanted to burn off some of those extra calories. And we ran the bleachers at the next door high school. And I mean, I was running up and down the bleachers as fast as I can go, jumping here, jumping there, you know, run around the track, and she, I was jumping rope as well. She grabbed my jump rope and was just doing some basic jump rope. All she did was land on the jump rope, and it put her out of commission for about 3 weeks because she had that inserted into her foot. And so it made her very fragile. To me, much better to put an orthotic in there than to go surgically changing yourself and not quite knowing you know what's going to happen. My other sister was doing Tae-Bo and broke her foot as a result because there was no give, whereas the orthotic is going to move with your foot. And so I'm not here to call my family out, but hey, it's much less expensive than surgery. There are times to go get a second opinion. You want to go to the doctor and make a recommendation, but if you're wondering if there's, because not all doctors are created equal, get a second opinion both in doctor as well as the more holistic treatments as well.
Absolutely, we do it all the time.
Okay, very good. So now, speaking of the doctor, some people think that the doctor they need to go see is Dr. Scholl's in Walmart. And it seems like $6 is a great way to put some gel in your shoes.
Actually, it's
$50. $50? Holy smokes! Obviously, I didn't go to get Dr. Scholl's.
They could go as high as 50.
Yeah.